Hey, what's up guys? Bobby here, and today we're doing Worldwide Tournament 43. And this week I'll be bringing to you a lot of Worldwide Tournaments this week, so we can get to Worldwide Tournament 50 by Saturday, because Saturday's when all my friends are going to be coming over. So this is going to be probably one of a couple Worldwide Tournaments that I'll be recording. But so far, let's get to it. Worldwide Tournament 43 is underway between Juventus and Sevilla. Let's see who wins this game. Juventus going to the UEFA Cup Finals this weekend, and they win a 2-0 victory here. Next, PSG versus Zenit. Let's see, what can Hulk do? And only a 1-goal victory for PSG. Up next is Hertha Berlin and Hannover 96, both a Bundesliga matchup. We'll see who wins, and Hannover 96 wins. Up next is a BPL action, Liverpool versus Man City. This should be pretty interesting. And a 2-1 victory for Man City. And here we go, Borussia Dortmund versus Seattle Sounders. Let's see who can get it. Ooh! And Obafemi Martins take down Borussia Dortmund. Up next is San Lorenzo versus Chelsea. And they go to penalties, and it's a 3-3 and 4-3 on penalties. Bayern going against Fenerbahce. And a 1-0 victory for Bayern Munich. Up next is McCartan versus Tottenham. Harry Kane's making his Worldwide Tournament debut, and he gets a 3-2 victory. McCartan is scoring anything. Another BPL action, Crystal Palace versus Man U. And a 2-1 victory for Man U. Reigning champions Moscow versus Frankfurt. And a 2-0 victory for Moscow. They move on. Next is Palomero, the baller, versus PSV. The baller makes his first Worldwide Tournament debut, and his team gets a 2-1 victory. Next is Barca versus Everton. And 3-0 victory for Barca. Next is Real Madrid versus Arsenal. And a 5-4 victory. And there's Inter versus Bayern Leverkusen. Inter gets a 2-1 victory. A lot of injuries I see. And this is AS Monaco versus Roma. And Roma gets a 1-0 victory. Up next is Benfica versus Valencia. And a 3-1 victory for Benfica. They move on. So let's look at the round of 16. Right here. Okay, nothing much really else to it. We can just go. Up next is, just for this match, is PSG versus Juventus. And a 2-1 victory for Juventus. Up was Hannover 96 versus Man City. A 2-0 victory for Hannover 96. They move on to the semis. Next is Seattle Sounders taking down Borussia Dortmund. Can they take down Chelsea? And they do. They take out Chelsea. They take out Dortmund, and then they take out Chelsea. Up next is Bayern Munich versus Tottenham. And a 2-0 victory for Bayern. They take care of that. The defending champions are going against Manchester United. This should be a big test for them. But it's a 3-1 victory. So there will be a new champion. Next is the cheap Messi versus the real Messi. The baller versus Messi. And this time the real Messi will get the victory. 2-1. Inter versus Arsenal. Arsenal surprisingly has not won a Worldwide Tournament, I think. I don't think so, no. But they were not going to win this one, so Inter moves on. Inter has not been to a Worldwide Tournament finals for a long time. And Benfica gets a victory. And Scott Sterling gets the only goal! And we get to the quarterfinal, as we see, with Hannover 96 versus Juventus, Bayern versus Seattle, Barca versus Man U, and Benfica versus Inter. Wow, Seattle Sounders is really getting a lot of tough teams out here. Oops. Can Hannover 96 take down Juventus? They've had a pretty decent... And they do! Hannover 96 takes down Juventus. Now, can Seattle Sounders take down Bayern Munich? Let's see. But no. I guess not. The dream is over. Well, looks like it's Barcelona versus Man U. And they go to penalties. 5-4 win on penalties for Man U. And next is Inter versus Benfica. Interesting matchup here. We go to the final four. And Benfica moves up. And Scott Sterling! Scott Sterling gets another goal! And next we go to the final four. And here's the final four. Bundesliga. Hertha Berlin. Hannover 96 versus Bayern Munich. And Benfica going against what are they going against? I keep forgetting. God dang it. Oh Man U, forgot about that. Since now it's almost done, so we'll be simulating the whole matches since it's the final four. Let's get to it. Nothing else to it. Nothing actually. I'm just checking my computer real quick. Bayern Munich looking for their 9th title to move on, while Hannover 96 trying to advance to their 2nd final. And Hannover 96 gets a goal, but tied by Mario Götze. Good man. Hannover had a shot, and Schweinsteiger gets a 2-1 blow to Hannover 96. Who would they face? Benfica or Man U? Let's get to it. And Benfica gets a goal by Lima in the 8th minute. Sorry, I missed that. I was checking my computer. '60th minute. 75th minute in. Benfica. Here we go. Benfica versus Bayern Munich. The finals. Which team will end up with 9, or will the other end up with their 3rd title? Team's going to come up with 3 or 9. Here we go. The finals is on the way. Scott Sterling has been on fire. He's actually been scoring goals for penalties, but not getting a yellow card. And Bayern Munich's Lewandowski gets a goal. Can Benfica come back? And Jonas ties it up with the 65th. But Lewandowski gets another goal. Jardel gets a red card. And that is it. Bayern Munich gets their 9th Worldwide Tournament Championship by a final score of 2-1. Wow. That was big. Lewandowski got player of the competition. Bayern wins. Quickly was the top goal scorer. Lewandowski with 5. Here's the other top goal scorers. Assist man Michael Carrick and a few others got 2. Clean sheets. Neuer had 2. It's also Scott Sterling had 2. Yellow cards, red cards don't really matter that much. But so far that has been Worldwide Tournament 43. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.